Good evening. My name is Mr. Swift. I teach 3 courses and I am going to put them all in this one video. I will be quick and it should be fun. I teach grades 9th through 12th in every one of my classes. I teach AP Computer Science Principles, Computer Programming 1, and Video Production. Who is Mr. Swift? I am the former head of PBS NewsHour's STEM and Health Student Reporting Labs. I was teaching kids how to create quality video journalistic stories with a STEM or health angle to them. I managed a portfolio of 38 schools across the country, including JFK and NCPS and Wilson in DC. I taught last year actually at Churchill and Blair. So this will be my first year at Churchill exclusively. I'm a biology major from the Colorado College, and I am excited to be working with your students in person for the first time. My job is to make what is sure to be another crazy year fun and engaging for all of us. My father was in the OSS. Oh, how did I manage to dink that? That's the Office of Strategic Services in World War II. I'm currently reading a book on Wild Bill Donovan about the OSS. My sister and brothers are also teachers, and my favorite part is down in the corner. Dog birthdays are fun. That is my dog Roxy and my son Robert. I have 2 boys who are 13 and 15, and very proud of them, and I am one of the few native Washingtonians. What is AP Computer Science Principles? Students will explore and develop a deep understanding of not just how to code in JavaScript, but how to imagine and create an application or app of their own. Students will develop their understanding of coding and using a list, a loop, and a traversal to be able to create very powerful programming. Students will be prepared to take the AP-CSP AP exam by the end of the class. This is the choice of the student and not required to pass the class. It has no relation to your grade. It is just a potential college credit. Code.org, who hosts our class, is masterful in creating an instructive yet engaging environment that lays out coding in a very easy to understand format. We will have a great year. All right, on to Computer Programming 1. Computer Programming 1 is a great way to learn programming. Sorry, I can fix this a little. In Python through coding graphics. The program is produced by Carnegie Mellon University and geared to engage anyone interested in programming. By using graphics, it makes it much easier for students to spot the bugs in their code. And they say everybody's got bugs. The reason is it's so easy is when you're doing graphics, you can see what code isn't working because that piece of the picture isn't doing what it's supposed to. So say you're doing a clock face, your hour hand looks like a circle, you know that it's not the pointer you intended. So that is where you're having a problem in your code. Come and learn more about programming in a fun and engaging environment. Last is television. I am in charge of video production for the school. I teach Intro to Interactive Television, Video Production A, Electronic Field Video Production, and Research Media Art. For our school, because we only have one class, these are really all gradations of making our broadcast and what students will need to learn in terms of skills to create a broadcast. Learning the art of broadcast television, video journalism, and other aspects of visual storytelling will highlight my students' experience. They will have hands-on experience creating, editing, and presenting all the materials for our weekly school broadcast. They will be the primary focus of our that will be the primary focus of our program. I will be using my students' varied skills, talents, and areas of interest / focus to build my news crew. It's going to be fun. My experience with PBS NewsHour will be helpful, but it is really about how we pull together as a team, everyone doing their job and doing it well. I am looking forward to having fun while creating high quality television in our class. I am going to have my office hours will be in room 250. I'm sorry, I did not get that on here. Whoop, oh, let's not do that. So that is room 250. I will let all the students know, but I am available 11:40 to 12 o'clock. It's the last 20 minutes of lunch. Oops, this is not true either, but I'm not going to redo it. So next comes homework. Students should not have more than a half hour of homework per class, typically 20 minutes. Typically, it is graded for completion. Ideally, there will be time for work in class, but there will be times when students may not have to finish assignments or may have to finish assignments at home. For AP-CSP, the large AP performance task project will be completed mostly in class. We give them 12 hours in class. That is required. That is an assignment, and that is different than homework, which is practice prep, 10% of your grade. The big task is going to be an assignment, and that is in the assessment category of grades, which is 90% of your grade. They are not graded, assessments are not graded for completion, but for accuracy. An assignment for the interim all assignments for the interim are due at the interim, usually about 4 days before teacher's grading deadline. The same for the semester. If you have issues, desperately need to get something to me, let me know. I appreciate early communication about problems, then we can fix them. Please don't wait until the end of the semester to say hello or tell me about the issue that we will need to address. All I'm saying is I need to get the bulk of my papers in by about 4 days ahead of time so that I can do the grading. I can accommodate individuals then closer to the end because it's just changing 1 or 2 grades, but I have 170 students. I just need everyone to get their work in. What to do if your student is absent? Have student check My MCPS Classroom or Canvas. That's the same thing. Unexcused absences will be enforced by the MCPS WCHS grading policy. COVID-related absences will follow the MCPS WCS policy. If a student is out for an extended period of time, like you're on quarantine or maybe you're in isolation, upon returning, please have them schedule a time to meet me. And ideally, they will have done their work in Canvas, but this way we can figure it all out. Also, do be aware, teachers do not do anything about absences. I note whoever is not in my class as absent. You need to fill out, for Churchill, it's a Google form to create the absence for your child. The front office is the one that determines an excused absence. It is not the teacher. I appreciate an email letting me know that your student will be out, but I can do nothing in terms of the school excusing that absence. All I do is record whoever is not in my class. So you have to do the Google form, but I do appreciate the emails. Grading, grades will be determined on academic achievement, on individual performance based on MCPS standards and specific marking period. Graded assignments that will reflect individual achievement of MCPS indicators will be recorded using the following categories. 10% will be practice prep, that's homework. 90% will be all tasks or assessments. Those are assignments, okay? So the grading scale is 89.5. We give you that round up to 100% as an A, 79.5 to 89.4 is a B, 69.5 to 79.4 is a C, D is 59.5 to 69.4, and an E is 0 to 59.4. Okay, I hope that has explained everything. Oh, hang on, actually there should be one more page. If you have an individual concern about your student, I would be happy to schedule an appointment. I can best be reached by email. This is a little tricky. The underline has covered my underscores. It is William_F_Swift@mcpsmd.org. That's William_F_Swift@mcps.org, md.org. Thank you so much. I'm looking so forward to meeting you and working with your students.